Hey, what's good? It's your boy Saf coming at y'all with a gameplay video for Black Ops Cold War and a little review. Just gonna speak on it real quick, just talk about, how I feel about it, the position it's in, things of that nature. So we're just gonna get straight into it. So starting off with the shooting. The shooting is pretty dope. Like the shooting mechanic, the little gunfights stuff. Like I feel like they've been doing a lot of damage in terms of the guns. Like they do a lot of damage. You're gonna see in the video. They've been pretty much melting health, like the AK-47, AK-74U, MP5. Like the guns do a significant amount of damage, especially when you compare the range to that. Like yeah, they definitely can melt health depending on the range. So I think that's pretty solid. And something I like about it too, something that's interesting that I realized a little bit ago was the damage. Like it shows you the damage. Like how it shows below the screen at the bottom, it'll show like the person you killed's calling card, and then like it'll show like the damage, how much damage you did percentage wise, when you killed them. So that's pretty cool. It tells you the damage dealt. So it's just pretty cool mechanic. No complaints there. I think it's pretty dope. So, the shooting mechanic in this game, I think is pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? I'm digging it, like the gun sounds, how much damage the gun do, all that, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty smooth. So, that's that. The maps are pretty dope, they got the newer maps, bigger maps at that. And with the bigger maps, they got like tanks now. They got, this other map called, I forgot the name of it, but it's like a water map with ships on it. They got ships that you can drive with turrets, and they just got turrets in general, like that you can just get on these maps, like this map called Cross Arms. You can just hop on turrets. As you're gonna see, it's like a little snowy map. You're gonna see me hop on the turret. You can hop on turrets, and then also on the ship map, you can hop on turrets on that map too. So the environment is pretty dope in terms of what you can use and things of that nature. Like I'm digging. I don't really got too many complaints on it. Typically, I don't really like bigger maps because the bigger the map, the longer it's gonna take to find people, especially if there's not a lot of players in the lobby. So I don't really like bigger maps, but I'm kind of digging how the maps are looking combined with the environment. Like I said, you got the tanks, all that. Like I was able to pick up some kills with with in the tank and with the turrets. So pretty dope. Nothing to really complain about there. And also let me mention this: the footsteps in this game are a lot louder in this game than what you would hear in other COD games. I think, at least that's what I've heard, and I've definitely noticed it. Footsteps are a lot louder, especially with this perk called Ninja, where it silences your footsteps by a great amount. Like you could even still hear the footsteps with Ninja, as long as you, I guess, have some headphones and volume turned up loud enough, you can still hear footsteps. So footsteps are definitely louder. So with that being said, most of the time you would know like that there's enemies around you, things of that nature. So that's pretty dope. And then you got the kill streaks, pretty interesting as well. You got the attachments that you could put on the guns, what I'm saying? Attachments are kind of different, in terms of the pros and cons. They're pretty interesting, what I'm saying? I was able to kind of see what attachments worked for me and things of that nature. And yeah, I was able to do some things with certain guns. So, it's also pretty dope. And then they got the newer game modes that they added to this joint. Like VIP Escort, they got it's a Combined Arms, I believe it's called, and then they got Fire Team Dirty Bomb. Pretty cool game modes. To basically summarize all three of them, Fire Team Dirty Bomb is like you have a team and you have to get to 500 points. Through collecting uranium and putting the uranium in these bomb sites, and once you fill up the bombs, you basically detonate them, and then you get your points like that, getting all the way up to 500 points. So that's Fire Team Dirty Bomb. Combined Arms is like a 10 to 16 player game mode where you got like I believe you got to capture like different like sites, things of that nature. And VIP Escort is you basically have, it's like basically a 6v6 or something like that with limited lives. So once you die, there's no respawn, and you have to extract out. Like it's like this helicopter gonna be in the air. It's gonna have the little the rope, and you gotta extract out, leave through the helicopter. You know, if you do that, you basically win the round until eventually, you know what I'm saying, the game's over. So those are basically all three of those new game modes. And then you got the other typical COD game modes like Kill Confirm, Team Deathmatch. So, you know, overall, you know, everything going on with this game is pretty solid. Like I said, nothing too crazy, nothing too unique, nothing too like, oh my god, like this is the game of the year type junk, you know, nothing like that. But you know, the game's pretty smooth, pretty solid. I give it like an 8 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty dope and smooth operating game. I don't really got too many complaints about it, you know. So yeah, you know, that's really all I gotta say about it. You know, if y'all haven't checked out Cold War yet, and y'all got a little, you know what I'm saying, PS4, Xbox, or PC, whatever the case is, you know, the open beta is out right now for the weekend, so definitely check it out. And yeah, that's all I really gotta say. You know, enjoy the rest of the video. Peace.
Window.